Hello everyone, Coach Lockey here. Oh, look at that on my face. It's the sun. Now, I'm totally gonna butcher this, but I feel like it's Aurora? But in a Portuguese accent. Now, I'm here on a 2-day trip and we might get a little special guest on camera. In the comments down below, who do you think it's gonna be? And there's another reason why this video is so exciting while I find a golf ball. That one will do. My new clubs have arrived. So I haven't even unwrapped them yet. Now I'm gonna blur them out a little bit so I don't give stuff away for the people that didn't watch the fitting video. And if you wanna go and watch that, I'll tag it in the corners and put it down in the description down below. Now, haven't hit them at all. This is gonna be my first shot off the tee. And it's only new iron, so I've still got my driver and my fairway wood, but my bag setup has changed a little bit. Still got my Paradigm driver, still got my Paradigm fairway wood, blurred out new putter as well. So because it's new iron set, I'm only allowed to hit irons in this video. The back tee's back there, I'm going off the forward ones. So we're going to play a few holes, try and show you my new clubs and talk you through them a little bit. It's a par 4 to start. Irons only, like I said, 371 yards. Now, first up is my 20-degree Apex UT iron. Feel like I need to do this on every one. Really get the sound on it, peeling it off. Look at that. Oh. Now I've got rid of my hybrid, and me and the fitter talked about this in my fitting. If I'm ever in a situation where it's either a hybrid or a long iron, I always generally push towards that long iron. I very rarely go, yeah, definitely pulling that hybrid, I feel more confident. So we decided to go away from my hybrid and go with a sort of 3-iron equivalent in the UT. And this, with the new technology, is going to hopefully help with launches and things like that, so I hopefully won't lose too much down the green end with descent angles and control. But this is also a great club off the tee because you can really hit low sort of stingers, flighted shots, whereas the hybrid I really try to control and keep low. Oh, bit of a alleyway through these trees, isn't it? Let's see what I can do. Oh yeah, hello. Well struck first shot on the fairway. I'll talk you through shafts and grips as we go on. Better keep these nice and clean, haven't we? Oh. Got a new pencil bag as well. What do you think of that? Super lightweight, double strapped. Can fit all my stuff in, perfect for the travels and keeping nice and light. Fairway ball. That pin looks tucked on the left-hand side, just over those bunkers. Probably want to miss right, somewhere near that sign, I reckon. 158 to the middle, 172 back, 143. Early morning, little bit chilly. 170 back. I can probably not go long with a 7, I reckon. Before I show you what they are, shall we? Oh, come off, lovely. Oh, yes. So my irons are a straight up replacement from my old Apex Pros to the new Apex Pros, but they do look a little bit different. They've got a matte finish all over, so it was more chromy on the toe where the grooves aren't and things like that on my old set, whereas these are sort of a matte finish all over. And when I look down at these, sort of below the bottom groove, they're not quite as sharp and as straight. There's a tiny bit of curve, nothing offensive or anything. And the top line seems to be a bit chunkier, but again, they look lovely. And a 7-iron, if you're ever buying a set of clubs, is there a club that you just have to pick up, sit down on the floor and go, yeah, like the look at that? It's always been a 7-iron for me. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any weird things like that you like to do when you buy clubs. I have to sit a 7-iron down. If it doesn't look right, I'm not getting them. And in the new range of Callaway Apex, you've got the CB and the MB, and the CB did look beautiful, just this tiny little bit more squatted face, and the MB I just want some more help these days. And I've changed my setup. I've gone from a 5-iron down to a pitching wedge. Oh my word, that is right at it. Oh no, it's a bit right now. It's faded a smidge. Shall we? I won't talk about shafts and things just yet. Divot replaced. Before I reveal my putter, I've got a giveaway for you. And to enter, all you have to do is hit that big red subscribe button, everyone. Come on. Over the last 28 days, not enough of you watching are subscribed to the channel. I know, because of my analytics. So hit that big red subscribe button, especially if you're enjoying the channel. Because why do you want to miss all my videos? And turn that bell on as well while you're down there. The giveaway. I'm going to give away my old set of irons. Why not? To one lucky subscriber. You don't need to comment in the comment section down below, because we just get a load of scammers in the comments. So don't worry about commenting anything in the comment section. I don't want you to be ripped off by idiots trying to make money. I am going to give it away to a subscriber, and I'll message that subscriber personally. You can't have these ones though. It's my old ones. So hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on, and I will be giving away my old set of irons to one lucky subscriber. The putter. This is a little bit too good to be true at the moment. There's my pitch mark. It's spun back about a foot, and it is exactly pin high. I don't think it's going to carry on this perfect, but they are two lovely shots to start with. Can I make birdie on the first? So, any guesses before I reveal? No one knows what this is yet. Can you guess what is under this head cover? That is a very well repaired pitch mark. So as you probably know, Callaway and Odyssey have brought out a new range of putter. The AI1 and the AI1 milled. I was lucky enough to go to Texas and see them, test them, try them. And this one stood out so much. And I just, again, like the 7-iron, when I put it down, it just looked phenomenal. And it's a style that I haven't really had in the past. Before I reveal, and while you're commenting what you think it is under here, I love the fact that they've made the colour line with the paradigm as well. So it's all matched in and intertwined really nicely now. Shall I reveal? Here we go. As you might have been able to see by the head cover, I have gone for an AI1 milled putter, and it is the 6T. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it from the top. Look at it in the sun. Is that not a thing of beauty? Like when I sat it down, it just sat so nice. Now usually I'm either a 2-ball, I had a double wide before this one, Odyssey 5K double wide. They had those options in this new range, but like I say, I put this one down and I literally didn't want to let go of it. It's such a nice shape, it's got such a nice weight and feel to it. And apparently you don't free putt with AI1 putters, so let's have no free putts today, shall we? Tiny bit of right to left on this one, and I'm a 33-inch putter, bit shorter than your standard, I would say. Standard's kind of 34 these days instead of 35, but I am a 33. No, it turned more. I thought with the dew and everything, it wouldn't break as much. Tell you what, distance control was very good, which is what these putters are all about. And I have this fatter, jumbo-y kind of grip on it because I prayer grip with my putting grip, so I need that extra bit of girth on my putter grip. But that is my new putter, the Odyssey AI1 milled 6T. Second hole. 520-yard par 5. Going to be this bad boy again. There are some bunkers there actually at 170 to carry on the right, 205 to carry on the left. So The left one's a little bit dodgy. I should get past it with this actually, to be fair. My other one, so I've got two UT Apex UT irons, a 20 degree and a 23. So I'll unwrap that one in a minute. I'll probably hit it in my second shot to get it up near the green. And these are 1 degree strong, so it's actually a 19 and a 22. So it marries up with my iron set. Oh, that's 2 fairways out of 2. Who is this man? Oh no, I got a bit of dirt on them. Quick, clean it off, clean it off. Keep them nice, keep them nice. 303 to the middle. Don't think I'll be reaching with an iron just yet. I said I'd hit it. This is my 23/22 degree UT. So this is my 2 hybrids now, and oh, another freshie. There is water up the right, but gonna try and keep away from it. It's a bit of a narrow gap actually down there, but with these things, don't think that'll be too much of an issue. It did go right, but it's short of the water, thankfully. That one, not as good as my 20 at the moment. You're gonna have to watch me clean them every time as well, I'm afraid. Oh, lovely. In the comments down below, do you keep your clubs clean or do you just go, nah, what the hell, they're gonna get muddy, let's leave it like that. If I had taken my 20, I might have ended up in there. I thought it was closer to the green, that water, but again, pin looks tucked on the left-hand side of the green, so probably gonna be aiming more towards those 2 trees there that you can see, the big one in the middle of the screen. Somewhere between the flag and those trees. It's 110 yards, which would be my new 50 degree, but unfortunately that's not arrived yet, along with my 54. So I've changed my wedge setup. This is my old 50/51 degree, and then I went down to my 58, but because I struggle around the 100-yard mark, and kind of, this is a little bit too far, 112 we are to the middle, around the 100-yard mark, taking speed off of this, I've gone for a 3 wedge setup, so I don't have to manipulate my swing as much, because when I take speed off, if you haven't seen my video with James Ridyard where I had a pitching lesson, because of the bends and tilts I put into my swing on my full swing, as I slow that down, I let the club, leave the club behind, add too much loft on delivery, push it to the right each time. I am trying to change it, but like, you know, I don't practice as much as maybe I should. So I've gone for a 3 wedge setup. Now, my 58 is here, and we'll have a look at that. And if I miss a green, we'll use it. But hopefully I'm not going to miss a green. 112 though. Let's put my old wedge away actually. And why don't we hit a little pitching wedge? Ready? Oh, that's not getting boring for me one bit. And even though I've just said taking speed off of my swing I find hard, and now I'm going to do it with my wedge, doesn't matter. This is all fun. And it's a chance for me to practice. So 112 to the middle. That pin, I'm going to zap it actually. Why don't I zap it? Oh, pin's 117, so it's a little bit back, which is even handier. Wedge is also another important club that has to look quite nice. The rest I'm not too bothered about, but the wedge has to look nice because it molds into my 50, 54 and 58 when they get here, the 50 and 54. So wedge is important that it has to look playery, which obviously the CB and the MB did a tiny bit better, but there's nothing offensive about this and how this blends into the Jaws wedges. Gripping down, new wedge feel. Straight at that tree that I was talking about. It's a little bit right actually. It's on the green, it's a big putt. Putting the AI1 putter to the test. Cool, that one is dirty. That might have to be a scraper. Oh no, we're good. Not the best approach, but it's on the green, which I'll take. little bit of left to right. Someone has been out extremely early because I was meant to be first out today, and there's someone else having a little play. It could be the greenkeeper, I guess, actually, but love the line up on here. Massive line, real easy alignment aid to see what's going on. I've not quite hit that hard enough. That's why they say to have a practice putt before you go out, I think, but I didn't. Oh, that was a terrible putt. Terrible, terrible putt. Oh, I free putted. Ah, man. That's annoying. Approach shot should have been a bit closer. 291 to the middle driver. Oh, no, not allowed to hit driver. Let's do something different, actually, so we use a few other clubs. Let's hit like a, what should we hit? 6 iron off the tee, and then that might leave me a 9, something like that, possibly. Oh, stop it. I might even leave an 8. There's a little bit of wind up there. I think I can feel some through those trees. Now, shafts and grips. This was so interesting in the fitting that I did. My shaft has changed. So I've gone from Project X 6.0, 120 grams, and I've gone to the Project X IO. 6.0, but the weight is 10 grams lighter. And as soon as Chris put that in the head when I was in the fitting, I could just feel where the club was in my swing loads better. It made such a difference to feeling personally. Whereas I wanted to try it just for more of a speed test, really, if I could gain a few miles an hour. But the feel of it was what completely sold it to me and why I've changed. Don't write shaftoid in the comments, come on. Do not write shaftoid. I am not a shaftoid. I'm not, I promise you, I'm not a shaftoid. So my shafts have changed, and like I said, the feel and everything just completely changed. It was one of the biggest changes that I have felt in a club for quite some time. Right, 6 iron, 3 fairways at 3. Oh, thinned it, but it is on the fairway. Felt good though. Clubs don't do everything for you. You've still got to perform, I guess, haven't you? Don't think I even need to clean that one. You can go straight in there. My thin went a little bit too far. I've got 111, so I'm gonna funk a 9. Oh, yeah. Funking a 9. Hitting a little funky, cutty, choppy thing in there. What can I do? Having a bit of fun. Keep cutting, keep cutting, keep cutting. Oh, it might just be a smidge long, but that means I can use my 58. Jaws raw, 58. 10 bounce, S grind. Oh, it's got some funky film on it, look, because these ones rust. This is a double unwrap. Oh, and because it's wet here, I reckon that these might rust by the end of the trip. Or dewy this morning. So I've got a 50, a 54 and a 58. The grinds and bounce are slightly different with each of them, but I love the way that the grind is sort of shaved away on the leading edge and the trail edge here, so we can start to really twist that face a lot. Because when you open this club, the leading edge looks like it's sat really close to the floor, which I love, whereas with some wedges where you don't get the sort of bounce and relief that I like and grinds that I like, the leading edge looks like it sits way up from the ground. So on those tight lies, whether you're playing a links course or whether you get a dry sort of bare patch, you can really start to twist this open and not be scared that your bounce is going to bounce into that ground and you're going to catch it thin. And this one is sat down a little, so this will be quite interesting after that spiel. Oh, I've made my club dirty. Made my club dirty. This could be a little toe downer, little popper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Magic. And just because, why not? That was a bit of a smelly little chip there. I wasn't confident, but it came out lovely. Oh, and just quickly, I've got Dynamic Gold Spinner Tourist shoe shafts in here, which are slightly heavier than my irons. Par 3 to finish, 186 to the middle, 207 back, which means a 5-iron. It doesn't get boring, I promise. So to recap, I've got 2 utility or Apex Pro UTs in my bag, which are a 20 and a 23, but 1 degree strong. I've got 5-iron down to pitching wedge. In the Apex Pro irons, all with Project X IO 6.0, 110 grams. And then I go into my wedges, which is my 50, 54, 58. And my putter, which is an AI1 milled 6T. Grips on my irons, I've got the Golf Pride CP2 mid-size, and that's something that I changed to last year as well. Mid-sized, bit chunkier, feels like I can really keep hold of the grip better, put more forces into it. I feel like I'm really gripping something, whereas a standard grip started to feel a little bit thin, and that was because of our trip with Golf Pride. I managed to test some grips and I decided that these were the ones, and because I don't play in the rain ever, I've gone for some sticky ones. That is my new setup for the rest of this year going into 2024, and I look forward to using them. Tried to hit a little cut there, it stayed dead straight on the green. Another green. Honestly, if I can just feel where that club is, it's really nice. That shaft is my new favourite thing. I am not a shaftoid. Bit of a long putt again, but now I know kind of what the speed of the greens are after a few holes. Let's see if I can get a 2-putt and stay 1 over. Shame about the 3-putt on the second, but it's my own fault for not having a practice putt at 7 AM in the morning. Right, left to right again, up the slope. Come on. No, no brake on it. The speed that I hit it took the brake out early, unfortunately. Look, sound and feel, all of them really happy. And yeah, can't wait to play more top 50 golf courses to continue that series heading into 2024 with my new clubs. Where will I be playing next? Come on, don't 3-putt twice, not with your new putter. No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. 1 over, not bad. 1 disappointing 3-putt. Can't wait to use these clubs going forward. Thanks all for watching, and if you haven't seen the fit video, make sure you go and watch it. It's a good one. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next one.